Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Let's Play by yours truly, Burlyman! Burlyman! Yes, and we're going to be playing a bit of the Stanley Parable. But rather than me just talking to you guys like what I'm about to do and all that normal jazz, I'm actually going to dive straight into it and become Stanley himself. So without further ado, I'm going to click begin game. And loading, and more loading. This is Stanley's personality loading into my brain. I can feel the office worker in me. Gah! I don't know how long I can keep this up. The loading's taking too long. Gah! The loading is taking a little bit of time, isn't it? I might as well just drink my coffee. See, look, I'm becoming office work. I'm drinking coffee. Oh. I don't know if you heard that. That was my manager there. But you probably didn't hear him. I've got some stuff going on. You know, in the mic. So stop it from. So no heckling can be done by Snowdog. Oh, here we go. I think we're about to start now. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I wonder where everyone has gone. Hello? Guys?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Guys?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Guys?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I have no idea where anyone is. Perhaps I missed a memo. Yes, perhaps. Hello? You left your computers on when you're not at the desk, guys? Guys? Oh. They wonder why we get yelled at all the time. Such a mess. And who's leaving their coffee here? Seriously? It's gonna get moldy. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm pretty sure the meeting room is to the door to the left. But I want to go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I really could do a coffee.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yeah.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
This machine's not working. I wanted a drink. Now I'm probably late for a meeting. No, it cannot be.
Yes. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Right, guys, sorry I'm late for
Yet there was not a single person
meeting.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Maybe where is everybody? Guys! Hello?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I had no idea this closet was in existence.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Guys!
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Where are you guys? Oh!
Stepping
No one there. There's no one there. There was no one there. Maybe they... Is there something going on that I don't know about back at the office? I don't know. Who turned the projector off? I don't know. They must be hiding. Maybe they know it's my birthday. Maybe it's a surprise birthday party. But the door closed on me. What is this? The door closed on me. I know I said I'll be playing this as Stanley, but I think I've actually just broken the game. I legitimately think I have actually broken the game. I can't even open the door. I've actually broken the Stanley Parable game. Awesome. Whoops. Right, anyway. I'm gonna start this again. And I won't be Stanley this time. I'll be me. I'll be Burlyman. But yes. Let's see if we can defeat this narrator.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Indeed they
What
are.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Indeed, I might have just, I may have just missed a memo. A memo.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now which way should I go? Left or right? Left or right? Yes. Well, I'm going to go left. I'm sure there's a perfectly good.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You know, narrator, I was talking then. You totally like, you know. I'm gonna go in here.
Oh no, no,
Yes,
not again.
yes.
I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I'm doing this just to spite you, narrator, because you keep butting in. I am going to stand here and get kind of bored. I'm going to get out. I'm leaving.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Now there is a reason why I'm going out this way. There is an ending where, which I was trying to do before I booked the game, where obviously you have to go into the boss's office but quickly get out to where the door's closed. Not gonna do it now, is it? It's not gonna. Hang on. No. It's not. I think I broke it again.
Stepping into his...
Ah! I beat you! I beat you, door! Right. Now what was supposed to happen is that door on the way back down, it was not supposed to close in my face. Nope. It was definitely not supposed to close in my face. And, well, I'm not going to say anything else. You can just watch. Yes, you can just watch me destroy this game once more. But, no! You will not close on me this time. Why did you close on me the first time, man? You're not even meant to be... Oh my god, I managed to close a door that wasn't even meant to be closed. That's a skill. Did it change? I don't think so. Anyway. Loop-a-doo, loop-a-doo-ba-doo. And I'm going for it. Ah. You are now leaving. Well said. Do. Okay. Na. Okay. Sorry, I thought I'd just, you know, thought I saw something weird then. Okay, that is actually the same office that I've been passing. That really is. Anyway. Am I going like literally just round in circles, but it's making me it's really dark. Like it makes me think I'm going up. Those numbers are definitely changing in there. Okay. I am going somewhere, I think. I can't see a thing. And now it's kind of pitch black. Yeah, that's good, I've got that. Okay. Ew. Escape pod launch bay. Awesome! Dark! I don't like it. Make it stop. Ooh. Shiny! Head towards the shiny. Shiny. Did I break the game again? I don't know. It's loading. Did you break it again, Burlyman? I don't think so, because it's loading. Oh, I'm back here. Well, that was a silly ending. Never mind. But for those of you that haven't actually played the Stanley Parable yet, the whole idea of this is that it's a game that you replay over and over and over to find the multiple different endings within it. I've done pretty much all of them now, apart from one, which is the cheating ending, which I can't do because I'm not using my computer, so I haven't actually done the file needed to bring up the cheaty, the commands panel screen. So that's one that I haven't done, but I've done all of them now, and this is... I'm going to play through it again, just so you guys can see another ending. Because, you know, this is kind of... Ooh, hang on, he didn't say anything. And the game's always changing as well. That's the first time he's never said anything to me. Why aren't you you saying anything, narrator? I'm getting worried.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, why were you silent earlier? I don't like that. Let me back in. I'm gonna disagree with you and go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I know.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I totally did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Possibly.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room.
I like this
what
table.
What a gorgeous room.
I really
Thank
like
goodness
this table.
Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room
Coffee.
was now too horrible even to consider.
Coffee. Anyway.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nip.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Jump to my doom now. That is actually an ending. You can actually jump off here and fall to your death, and that is one of the endings. There we go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Clearly.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I'm very
There's someone
appreciative.
you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who's that then?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh, is that you?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To
Okay.
put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's her? Who am I letting back in?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Okay.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't know who her is, and if it's supposed to be a love, like, you know, a woman in my life, and I love her, then you kind of got the wrong guy here, because I'm kind of single.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
He's never said that
No, that
before.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly?
Yep.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Take as much time as you need.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
I'm
Music
single, mate.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Oh, yeah?
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't
Oh, yeah.
understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second.
What?
Did I just see...
What?
No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I am. My name's Burlyman.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can
No.
educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Let's stop the
Please
game.
observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
Choice.
It's the best part of being a real person.
Yes.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in
Okay.
this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Hey, Steve.
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which
Harsh.
choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
Okay.
Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh, you want? Okay. Sorry, Dad. It's 4:30. I need to go and have a back, sack, and crack. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can't talk no more.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Oh.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Awesome.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction, but not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Burlyman broke the game. Again. Oh, that's part of the stairs. Okay. That doesn't seem safe in there. So let us be off. And I see you put a nice little fence around it to stop me from jumping off.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Yeah,
we just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Clearly. You know, funny enough, one of the first endings that I did in this game was I was trying to go across here because the first choice I made was going onto that kind of that walk there, and I wanted to see what was over there. Obviously, I have seen what's over there, but I was a little bit eager. And I was having a look like over here, so I was like, oh, look at that, and I kind of like, yeah, this fence isn't here when you first meet this place, as you may have seen. And I fell off and went splooey. I splattered on the floor. And that was an ending, apparently. Yeah, true story, the guy. True story. Anyway. I love this room.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh, yeah.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Awesome.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Indeed. I did... wait a minute. Now, if I'm playing this as Stanley, like you wanted me to be like Stanley, doesn't the character Stanley, isn't there like the choice that he makes, or it kind of advances the story this way as well? I'm gonna go this way. This is what Stanley would do.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, blimey. Okay, following you, guy. I'm following you. Following everything you say. Following everything. Maybe not.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my... I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
We can fix it, man. Don't you
No,
worry.
I have to.
No.
I have to shut the game down.
You don't
I
need
have
to shut
to.
the game down. No.
I have to.
No, this game's awesome. What are you doing, man?